Hi guys, and welcome back to today's video. So today we're going to be trying out Maybelline's Green Edition Tinted Oil. Now I've had this for a good couple months and I was waiting to review it. I've also picked up the mascara, and this is Green Edition Mega Mousse Mascara, and this basically claims to give you volume as well as length. Doesn't look too, it's not too much volume and length, but it does, give you quite a bit on your eyes. So the reason that I haven't done this video is because I was waiting for them to restock the lip product. And if you bought this foundation or tinted oil, you know that every store that sells this, I'm pretty sure 9 out of 10 of you have seen that they're always out of the lip tint. And I almost think they have a lip or a cheek blush tint, but I'm not for sure. So let's first and foremost address the elephant in the room. My eyes are bloodshot. My allergies are kicking my butt. I woke up in the middle of the night and my eyes were burning and like itching, and this one was kind of stuck together. So I put some allergy drops in, went back to sleep. I could still feel them burning as I'm sleeping. And then when I woke up, both eyes were like not gooey, but like super runny, like a thick runny. And so I washed my face, of course, like I do every morning, but I thought, well, just wash your face right away, before you get to doing anything and get off whatever dust or pollen, it could be on my sheets. But I sanitize my sheets every single day other than washing them. So, yeah, they're just like right now, they are irritated. They feel irritated. This eyelid was like kind of puffy. So I did my skincare. I put on my depuffing eye serums, and it did help a little bit. But you could just see how bloodshot that they are. Like this one is more irritated than this one, but they both are it's just not good. So excuse the red eye. Okay, so this foundation or tinted oil, it's paraben free, it's vegan, and it says to have like 70 healthy natural ingredients in it, and there's a million of them on there, and I couldn't read those to you if I wanted to, even with the magnifying glass. So you can do your own little research on it. I believe the packaging is in like recycled bottles, or just the products is part of recycled. I think the same with the mascara. So we're gonna give it a try. So if you want sheer coverage, you're going to use 1 drop. For light coverage, you're going to use, I think it's 3 drops, and then for medium coverage you use 5 or 6 drops. So we know we're just going to go 1 drop at a time. I'm trying to figure out the best way to apply this. I'm shaking it really good because you can see like the oil almost, and I don't think, well, it is oil, but it kind of separates from the color, but I want to make sure that it's nice and mixed. And I think what I'm going to do is put it on my palette and then take it from my palette from my fingers and dot it on, and then we'll just kind of go from there. Just trying to figure out the best way to apply it for the best coverage. So it's oil, it's like a serum. Let me see if I could just squeeze a lot. Okay, so I don't know if you could see it's like running down. It's like it's an oil. Okay, so it definitely feels like you're sticking your finger into oil, like it's dripping off my fingernail. So be very careful when you're applying this for your clothes. Like, I think the best way to do it is to put it on your sponge or your brush and take it from there, because to try to use a drop, it's like dripping. So I'm going to just take what I have on my finger and put it on, and then take the rest pick the rest up with the brush. I don't even know how many dots that was. I think I put like 6 dots, 6 or 7 dots on my palette. So I guess we'll just use the stippling brush that I used yesterday for my my trio, my boomstick trio. So I'm going to just tap into that with the brush and just kind of go from there. Now I do have, I'm going to use everything that I have. I got to take my nose ring out. I am going to use everything that I have on this palette. I hope the shade is, I think I made a good shade match. Now you're obviously going to get serum coverage. You know what I mean? There's something in here jiggling. Sounds like a ball. So yeah, you're definitely going to get like an oily coverage. If you have oily skin, you know, even if you have oily skin, like putting oil on your face, you have to remember that even if your skin is oily, it gets dry. So, you know, not every oil is going to be harmful. And get a different mirror. Not every oil is going to make your skin oily if you struggle with oily skin. Now I did use the Milk Hydro Grip primer. It looks really light. I'm in natural sunlighting per usual. I'm going to just take it down my neck. Since I have my hair up, putting it on my décolleté, covering up little redness. Can't forget this part, especially in the spring and summer now when we're showing like, you know, a lot of skin. I feel like a geisha lady, geisha girl, because I feel like it looks really light, but I mean, obviously I can fix that with bronzer. So we're going back into the face. Now, I mean, other than, you know, wanting to use a skincare product, that's really the only benefit to this. You know, there are so many other, you know, products, CC creams and whatnot that, you know, can give you the type of coverage that this will give you, only this is, you know, has different ingredients in, it's an oil. So I just want to show you like exactly how I'm doing it without cutting out parts of the video. I know I could speed it up. Okay, so this is 6 to 8 drops, probably a couple more. Now, because my eyes are so red, it's really making my face look white. See the oil? So it definitely gives your skin not so much a greasy look, but a healthy look. Now, I think I want a medium coverage, so I'm definitely going to add a little bit more. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3 drops. Put that on my brush. And then I think what I'm going to do is go in with a lightly damp sponge and just kind of tap through it. Now I color corrected my under eyes. I don't know if I said that. I don't know. I was thinking of doing using my hands just because it's so oily. I'm going to take what's left on the palette and I'm going to just put it like in this area. using my fingers. I don't know how it's going to dry down or if it dries down. I think I'm going to just put a tiny light coat of some finely milled setting powder. I'll probably use the RCMA setting powder. Now, unless you want to just keep this oiled look, I don't know how I feel about it. I mean, it's good for your skin. You know, personally, I will probably definitely set it. Not completely, but I am going to set it just a little bit because I don't want it to like move around. I don't know if the other products that I put on my skin is going to make it move around, but I'm going to finish off the rest of my makeup. But I'll come back and do my eyes with you guys because I want to do the mascara before I put my lashes on. So I'm going to go ahead and finish off the rest other than the lashes, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I finished off the rest of my makeup and I used all cream products. So I went in with the Ulta Beauty Too Cheeky blush, and it's for your cheeks and your lips. So I used it for both. And I have this in Charmed, the shade Charmed. And then I went in with my e.l.f. No Budge Shadow Stick. And I have this in the shade Perfect Pearl. And I love this. I used it on my brow bone. And then I also used my Essence Extreme Lasting up to 16-hour wear liner. It's waterproof, and I have this in the shade Silky Nude. So I used this for my inner corner, and I didn't put any right here. I was gonna put it there, but I did use it on the middle of my lip, kind of like what the Boomstick Trio recommended. I did use a cream bronzer, and so now we're going to go into the eyes. I curled my lashes already, so we're going to go in with this Maybelline. Ooh, I like it. I like how it's not like super wet, and it has a little bit of a curve to it, and then I'm going to kind of bend a little bit so that it gives me a nice, easier to apply bend position. So we're gonna go in, I probably should have picked a different day to do this when my eyes weren't so irritated, but we're here. It definitely instantly gives you volume. Yes, gives you volume. And you know when you get like a new mascara, it's like really wet. This isn't really wet. I mean, it's wet. You can obviously tell that it's new. But it's just right. I don't know how well you can see, but in person it gives you volume. Just kind of wiggling it at the lash line and then going upward. I'm missing a couple lashes on the top right here on the edge. I think I probably pulled my false lash off a little too aggressive one night. You know, when you're tired at the end of the night, you're like, oh, get this off of me. I love putting it on, but at the end of the night when you're super tired, you know you have to take it off. You know you have so many different steps, but I like the mascara. Right off the bat, I like it. I don't know if it's gonna flake. I hope it doesn't flake and or transfer. So I'm going in with a second coat. I am going to be putting on a pair of lashes. And I learned a little trick, a little hack, I don't know. It's not new, obviously, but new to me. And you add powder, like setting powder, finishing powder, if you're gonna put mascara on your lower lash line, and just like put a little layer, almost like a baking amount, right underneath where you're gonna apply the mascara. And then once you're done, you can dust it away. So let's try on the bottom lashes. Try not to touch my skin. I went into my waterline with that essence stick as well because it is waterproof. And I don't know what, I think I touched my skin right there. But remember, when you touch your skin with mascara, wait until it dries completely and then go in with a spoolie. Don't try to wipe it off right away with a Q-tip or anything. Just wait till it dries and go in with like a clean spoolie and just flick it off. I'm pretty sure you all know that. Not telling you anything new. I really do like this mascara though, you guys. I really like how it applies to your lashes and how it looks. My bottom lashes are pretty long, so I have to be really careful putting a mascara on the bottom. Sorry, I think I was covering it up. I don't know if you can see the lashes, but God, my eyes look horrible. I love this mascara. I have to say, I love this mascara. It is a nice, not too dry, not really creamy, but it's just the right texture, or the formula of it is really good. I mean, it gives you an instant lift, an instant volume, and a little bit of lengthening, but not too much. But if you're just going to wear mascara alone, it's really a good mascara. So I'm gonna pop on my lashes. So lashes are on. We have completed today's makeup application, and we're going to wear this all day, and I'm going to come back at the end of the day because I want to see how it wears throughout the day. I want to see if it moves around. I lightly set it with the RCMA powder, very light coat of the RCMA powder, translucent powder, and I just whisked away the powder from under the eyes, and I love how it looks on my bottom lashes. I mean, I like how it looks on my top lashes. You just can't see it so much because I have eyeliner on. I have a wing on, so you can't really see, you know, the full effect of, you know, what it does to your lashes, but it definitely gives you volume. So what do you guys think? I hope you enjoyed today's product review. Kind of like chit chat everywhere, but I think I like this. I do. I darkened it up with bronzer because I think I could have went with the shade darker. There are 8 shades, I believe. So I think I could have went with just a little bit darker, but you just don't know. Like, you know, when you can't try it on, like, you don't know. You know, you're just hoping that you get the right shade. And yeah, set my brows. What else? We're assessing the situation. I think it looks really good. Looks really healthy. Other than my eyes being bloodshot and how scary it looks when I'm putting mascara on, I'm like, you know, my eyes look creepy. But, you know, What are you going to do? That's my mascara face. So I'm going to set it. I think I'm going to use my Charlotte Tilbury setting powder. Setting spray. It smells so yummy. If you haven't tried this, it gives you an airbrushed finish. But it smells really good. So this is the last step. Oh, and I do set my neck and my décolleté. BTW. BTW. That feels so good. That's it, guys. Well, if you enjoyed today's video, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Let me know what you think about if you've tried it. And I recommend it for mature skin, especially. All skin, everybody can wear it, but I do recommend it for mature skin because we know that I am over 50 and this is how it looks. If you have my skin tone, I do have like neutral yellow undertones. So we all have different, sometimes we all have the same tone, you know, the same look, but our undertones are different. So I have neutral yellowish undertones. So thank you so much for hanging out with me, you guys, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.